Hello everybody and welcome to SnackTube. Today's item is from a brand that I haven't actually reviewed on the channel in about 2 years, just over 2 years. I was actually looking it up before I started filming this, and I reviewed the tonkotsu flavour of this back in November of 2020. Man, time flies, man. That's such a long time ago, and I feel like I've only been doing this for 5 minutes, but that's life for you. I guess as you get older, it all starts to rush by. COVID didn't help because that all just felt like one massive blur. But today, what we've got for you is some Demae Ramen, and this is their beef flavour. So it's got beef in it. Yep. Okay, this doesn't actually have beef in it because you have to add beef yourself. But this is the Nissin Ramen with the wee creepy toddler for a mascot. Japanese stuff has a lot of creepy, like, wee kids in their packaging. I don't get it because that's creepy. Anyway, so yeah, I tried the tonkotsu a while ago now, and I said I would come back and review some other flavors because I bought. From the video, I said I bought the spicy one and the sesame one, and I remember eating them. I don't remember reviewing them though, so I don't think I did. I think this was the only one I did. So yeah, packaging's a bit wet. Don't know where the water's come from. My kitchen maybe, I don't know. But yeah, Demae Ramen beef flavour. So yeah, I've tried a lot of ramen on the channel. I should probably have a ramen playlist, to be fair. I don't think I do, but yeah, loads of ramen on the channel, and I didn't watch the video all the way through for the tonkotsu one, but most of these things are pretty nice, so hopefully this will be good. So yeah, you prepare this by opening the packet. You've got the noodles, you stick them in 500 millilitres of water that is boiling, and you give it a stir and leave it for 3 minutes, and then once that's done, you take it off the heat and you add in your seasoning powder, your soup powder, and your seasoning oil, which was basically just a lump of fat, which sounds gross, but it probably makes it taste amazing. let's find out. So there's a wee blurb here. So this is soup with instant noodles, Asian style beef flavour. It's 100 grams for the packet. So yeah, there's a lot of ingredients here. I suppose there's not as many ingredients as it looks like. It's just it's got it in all the different languages, so you can pause the video and have a wee read of them if you want. Produced in Hungary, interesting, by Nissin Foods, which is Japanese. So it's yeah, produced in Hungary, so they can put it out in Europe. Interesting. So these don't actually come straight from Japan. It's just a Japanese company, and it's distributed by Chada Oriental Foods in Grace House, blah 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 blah, England. So they're distributed by an English place from a place in get the stuff from the place in Hungary by a Japanese company. Isn't the world so multinational and multicultural? It's crazy. So let's have a wee look at our nutritional value. So this is per 100 milliliter prepared product, which is a fifth of what it is. I mean, like, you're not going to eat a fifth of this. You'll eat the whole thing. So I'm a bit annoyed that they've done that instead of just saying it. This is how much one whole thing is. But we can kind of work it out because this is a 500 milliliters by the time it's done. So energy, 93 calories. So just under 500 calories for the whole thing. Fat, 4.1 grams, which should be, yeah, about 20.5 grams of fat, which seems like a lot. 2.1 grams, which would then be, yeah, 10.5 grams of saturated fat. That's more than half your saturated fat in a packet of noodles. That's absolutely mental. Carbs, 11.3 grams, so that'd be 50 something grams, which is to be expected. It's noodles, it's carbs, right? Protein, 2 grams of protein, so 10 grams of protein in these noodles. That seems like a lot for just noodles. I suppose it must be protein in the broth because it's a beefy broth. And then salt, 0.93 grams, so that's almost 5 grams of salt, which again is really high. So nothing about this makes it sound like it's particularly good for you. And it's 90.9% made up of noodles as well. But hopefully that means it'll be delicious. And the seasoning powder. Yeah, you got all sorts of stuff in the seasoning powder. Do excuse the sniffing, I'm a little bit sniffy this morning. It's cold in here today, which is why I need a piping hot bowl of noodle soup. Alright, Demae Ramen, there it is there. So let's have a wee look at the end product. There it is, noodles. There's some brown soup there, and I've got my chopsticks handy so you can watch me struggle with them. I don't use chopsticks that often, but I find with certain things you have to use chopsticks. Like, I hate using chopsticks to eat like a Chinese meal, like to eat rice. I don't understand how people can eat rice with chopsticks, I really don't. But sushi, you gotta use chopsticks. Using your fingers or using like, I think I'm using a fork to eat sushi is just weird. Using fingers makes it fall apart. Chopsticks is the only good way to actually eat sushi, which is interesting. Noodles, I don't know so much. I'm probably gonna make a mess, but we'll find out. All right, I really want to try this, and I'm starving because it's lunchtime. So let's do this. So this is Nissin's Demae Ramen beef flavour. Let's give these bad boys the old taste test, shall we? Ooh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that noodles! Look at that! I can pick up noodles with my fingers, with my choppy sticks. Got to slurp. Got to slurp the noodles. I have made a mess though. I've dropped them all over the table. Let me just pick them up. God damn it. Come into my hand, noodle. There we go. Another wee mouthful, I think. It's a lot of noodles. It does feel like a lot of noodles. And you know, these are good for when you do like, these are good for a dinner. Like, you just do that and then throw some eggs on top. Maybe make it with some beef. We normally do like some beef or maybe some pork belly or something to go with ramen. Pork belly. I make good pork belly. It's bloody delicious. Salty and yum, yum, yum. Got some proper good stuff in the freezer as well that we haven't eaten yet. They're good. I have to try some of the soup. Yeah, that's lovely. That is really delicious. Like, the noodles, cook them for 3 minutes and, you know, they're perfectly cooked. You know, they don't, I mean, look at them. They don't turn to mush. They're perfect strands. They've got a nice little bit of chew to them. Making a fucking mess. I'm getting noodle juice all over me, and I've got noodles on my floor now. Great. Yeah. Little bit of bite to the noodles. They're tasty, and then yeah, the flavour really shines through. I mean, you get the flavour all over the noodles as well when you're eating the noodles. It's like, it's beefy, little bit salty. It's a very, very nice beefy broth. Whatever's in these seasoning packets, that works. That really works. It's better than any beef noodles you can get over here. You know, like beef and tomato pot noodle or beef super noodles. Those things are bland, well bland compared to this. And it's not surprising considering how much fat and salt there is in this bad boy. But yeah, they're delicious. Lovely beef flavour, beautiful noodles, delicious soup. Cannot complain. Fantastic. Yeah, so I would 100% buy them again. Very good, very strong brand, I have to say. Nissin's noodles, very nice broth. That would make for a perfect dinner. You had a few vegetables, a bit of meat. Lovely. And I mean, might let less time go by before I try another flavour of these for the channel, because they're really, really good. And I think over 2 years is a bit too long between eating ramens. So yeah, very, very nice. Would 100% recommend them. Absolutely delicious. Well, that'll do. Fourth day. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, hit the bell to get notifications anytime a new video comes out. Leave me a comment. What's your favourite ramen? Have you tried the Demae Ramens? Let me know in the comments, because I'm always like to try new ramens and new ramen flavours. These are so good. I can't wait to just finish these because they're delicious. That'll do. Thank you very much, and I will catch you on the next one. See you later.